Hello you beautiful, beautiful people, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, welcome back to the channel, I hope you're well. Today we're checking out a brand new car to Forza Horizon 4, the BMW 850CSI, so if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. Let's go check out the 850. To unlock the BMW 850CSI and add it to your garage in Forza Horizon 4, you need to grab 50% completion of this week's festival playlist and the autumn season for Series 29. Now then, the BMW 850CSI, straight from the factory, out the box, when you order it, comes with a 5.6 litre V12, pushing out 370 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque. Although this car is quite heavy, at just over £4,000, it does have pop-up headlights, and that makes it cool. That may not be the fastest, it may not be the quickest, and that is sort of due to its weight, but the V12, that's a tick in my book, and this thing is actually quite good fun to chuck into the corners completely bone stock if you don't crash, obviously. Anyway, as I was saying before I binned the 850 into a bush, it's actually not too bad stock, although it is quite heavy. It still handles quite well and is still quite quick. It's a bit sluggish getting in and out of the corners, but other than that, it's an all-round good car. And I've got a couple of builds in mind for the 850, so we'll go ahead and jump straight to the upgrade shop. And the first build I want to do with the 850CSI is using that stock V12 engine. I want to see what we can get out of it, see if it is actually any good upgraded, but we will check out the engine conversions first. Now, like I say, completely stock, 5.6 litre V12, 372 horsepower, 402 foot-pounds of torque. Is a heavy car though at 4,240 pounds. We can swap in a 4 litre V8, 414 horsepower, a 5 litre V10, 500 horsepower, or a 6.1 litre V12, 627 horsepower. And the 6.1 litre V12 is rather special. It is straight out of a Mclaren F1. That is right, BMW helped develop that engine, packaged it up, sent it off to McLaren, and they slotted it straight in a Mclaren F1. Now, we will be slotting the 6.1 litre V12 into the 850 at some point during this video, but first, let's build up the 850CSI's stock engine. Something I don't normally do, we're heading straight for power. We're going to see exactly how much power we can extract from this stock V12 in the 850CSI. With every single power upgrade imaginable bolted to the 850, we come out with 541 horsepower. That's 270 up on stock, 514 foot-pounds of torque. Now that we're running 570 horsepower, we're going to need to make it stop. So we're going to need good old race brakes. We're going to need a good old race suspension, which also drops it to the deck, and it looks absolutely incredible. Race roll bars, obviously, and we're going to need a little bit of weight reduction. I am aiming for the top of Class A, so weight reduction and tyres is definitely going to do that. We're into A class already, 733, brings off 876 pounds. So we're now weighing 3,219 pounds. We've got the power and we've got the brakes. We now need the tyre compound to help it stick the road. Now we're aiming for the top of Class A, so we could probably squeeze on some sport tyres. We can, 796, let's go for those. I'm actually not going to change the tyre width. I'm going to keep it the same. I'm not going to change the wheels because I like the stock wheels on the 850. I am going to make them a little bit bigger because I like doing that with stock rims, and we're also going to bring that tyre width out as well, or the track width as it were, and make it look absolutely incredible. Now that is a car I would like to park on my driveway. Look at it. Looks so good. And also with the BMW 850CSI, we get body modifications. We get BMW Motorsports front bumper, sort of a racier stock bumper, and then we've got a racing dynamic parts as well. I kind of prefer the BMW Motorsport. Obviously, you've got the FORZA front flap, but we'll go with the BMW Motorsports. It's got the same for the rear wing, racing dynamics, or FORZA wing. So the racing dynamics rear bumper, BMW Motorsport, or the racing dynamics. I kind of like that. It's kind of got like a little diffuser on the back. Then we'll go with that one. And then we've got BMW Motorsport again. or Racing Dynamics. I kind of prefer the BMW Motorsport. It doesn't have the bolt holes on the side, so we'll go with that one. And we've also got a bonnet as well, which we're going to go ahead and fit. Yes, yes, we are. Looks so good. Just looks aggressive. Right then, let's go. In the BMW 850, let's chuck it down a racetrack, see what it can do. Top of A-Class, 540 horsepower. Let's go. Now, its weight is going to let it down slightly coming out the corners. It is going to struggle slightly, but it does seem to be doing well. Can it out-drag an R34? Yes, it can. Ooh, outbraked there. This is one of my favourite cars growing up. I didn't see enough of them driving around though. Absolutely cool looking car, and especially in black. It just looks so sleek and mean looking. Absolutely love it. And I'm so glad it's in Forza Horizon 4. I have missed it. It was in some of the older Forza games. I don't know where it went, but I'm glad it's back. And it's absolutely demolishing these unbeatable driver tires. Now the reason I picked this track is for the long straight to see what we can do, but I don't think we're going to need it. We are absolutely cruising past these guys like they're standing still. They've all forgotten where the accelerator is. All been pushed wide slightly, that's fine. Around his outside. Can we catch that Supra? I'm on 850, let's go. Fourth gear, 140, 150, up to fifth. Eke out that V12, let's go. Closing in, closing them down. Not really where I want to be catching them up, but that's fine. They've all braked. Don't need to brake there, fellas. Here we go, we're about to chuck 3,000 pounds of weight down the inside on a wet road. Hard on the brakes, up the inside of the Supra, just tapping the Z3, I want to call that, up into second place. Let's go. And again, chucking 3,000 pounds of weight up the inside. Full send, let's go. And that is first place. Now I for one would call that a great success. Across the line, first place. Having a V12 as stock from the factory, yeah, that's cool, that's brilliant. I absolutely love it. But slotting in a 6.1 litre V12 from a Mclaren F1, I think that slightly beats it. And for this one, we're going to go four-wheel drive and we're going to bolt on some twin turbos. Maximum power, full send. So with all our power mods now fitted, 1,437 horsepower, 1,050 foot-pounds of torque. And to handle all that power, we've got to go ahead and we've got to whack on the race tyres. Here we go then, 850 CSI, four-wheel drive and a Mclaren V12 under the bonnet. Oh my god! Already fifth place. Hang on, we're not quite done yet. Hard brakes, hard brakes. Please stop. That's second place. Before, what was that, second corner? We're already up the inside of first. We're done, we're 12% into this race. Already in first place. That is unbeatable driver tires. This thing, well, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a bit of a race on my hands, but yeah, we're gone. Off into the distance. See you later. Wow. 100. We're not going to stop for that corner. I'm sideways. Oh no, we're all right. Ooh, almost binned it. Okay, this thing has got a grin on my face right now. I'm beaming from ear to ear. This is just fun. It's a little bit slidey. We could probably do with some aero. I think that's what's making it sort of fun to drive, is that you are sort of on the raggedy edge through the corners. Got to slow down a little bit. Turn it in. Two wheels. We are gone. 180 miles an hour down there. Driver tires absolutely nowhere to be seen. That is a very, very big yes from me. The 850 with its McLaren engine. Absolutely perfect. 200 miles an hour across the line. First place. And that tune is saved and shared if you guys want to go and grab it. But it wouldn't be a brand new BMW to Forza Horizon 4 if we didn't whack on drift suspension and get it sideways. So we'll whack that on and we'll go ahead and convert it back to rear wheel drive. And we'll go and get our slide on. Here we go then in the 850 CSI. I think you all know how this is about to go. BMW, rear wheel drive and drift suspension. Chuck it into the old S-bends. Get the power on. Get it sideways. I think there's an M4 drifting behind me, but This kind of speaks for itself. Massive fun, massive tyre smoke, big angles, and a McLaren F1 to top it off. 115,000 through that zone. This thing is great fun, and I urge you all to go and grab it and upgrade it if you haven't already. But there you go, the BMW 850CSI, a fantastic car that's been added to Forza Horizon 4. I'm extremely happy to see it, extremely happy to have it back. As always, thank you all so much for watching. If you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. Stay safe and have an awesome day.